the depression problem in our country and the world, I think, is because of dopamine and because of all these things that desensitize us to actual happiness. I mean, our lives get flooded with all of these different things. I mean, when we did the Overcomer series, or not Overcomer, what is it? Conquer.
Yeah, it was like a similar word. I'm like,
you know how we talked a lot about it was less biblical and more science and neuroscience?
Yeah.
Well, it's the same thing. Like porn, all these other things are desensitizing us and are rewiring our brains.
And you think about young people today, whether it be your cell phones, I mean, just technology, everything programs everyone to expect instant gratification, instant feeling of satisfaction.
And that's why no one can sit still without their phone.
Yeah, exactly.
I've experienced myself, like, I can't go without my phone. I just want to be stimulated, I want to be distracted. And so hopefully doing things like this, dopamine fast, will help me be more happy. I already feel my head more full with thoughts. I mean, this morning, I couldn't listen to music. And so I put on a couple different interviews. I put an interview with Jeff Bezos. I've listened to some different keynotes. And so instead of riding in with rock music or hip hop or whatever on the ride into town, now I'm hearing different marketing strategies or different business tips, things like that. And so I feel like it's allowing my brain to have less fog of just constant enjoyment. Yeah. And there's more opportunity for thought and meaningful thought.
And I think part of that is training your brain to respond to different things as well. So for example, why would music, whether it be hip hop or rock or whatever, elicit a dopamine dumper, you know what I mean, that reaction in your brain, but listening to an interview or doing some self-improvement learning and studying, why wouldn't that result in
So here's the thing, it also does.
Yeah.
And a lot of times it's lesser than those video games, music, TV, all those things. But it does actually release it. The idea is when you eliminate these other things that
are
desensitize you, you actually get more sensitive and you enjoy those things like studying, like praying, like hard work and things like that. Because that's really your source of dopamine.
Enjoying hard work. Dude.
That's me.
Not many young people are.
No, they said.
They don't feel. Do you think that's a legitimate thing? Like, so for example, well, I don't do a lot of physical labor anymore. You know, I'm sitting on my butt most of the time. That's not as gratifying to me as doing something physical. I actually see the result. I feel the result. I feel good after I do something that requires actual labor. You know what I mean?
I was talking to Josh about that when we were shooting the video for Chops. And he was talking about kids today stay inside rather, on the video games, on the phones. And there's something to be said about that feeling of satisfaction and gratification of a hard job that's done well and finished. And that's what
and I think it's hard for people that feel that to go out and work and go, man, it feels pretty good. I actually feel like I knocked something out today. I got something off my list. I can see it. It's done. It's rewarding. And it's difficult for me to understand someone that doesn't feel that same level of satisfaction.
Yeah.
Because you just assume they would. Why wouldn't they? But they don't.
A lot of times there's no exposure to that.
Yeah.
To establish that.